Alright, what's going on, guys? Your boy Denim here, back with a brand new banger on the channel, guys. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to lower your ping and get zero ping inside of Arsenal or any Roblox game at all. So go ahead, drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You know, it'd be helping your boy out. I'm trying to hit a lot of subscribers, get some new supporters, because I'm going to be uploading every single day on the channel. So go ahead and do that. But without further ado, guys, once again, zero ping means you have a zero ping, aka you have zero latency to the servers. It means you have a really good solid connection. And a lot of people on Roblox do have bad ping, and it's not just their fault, it's just the Roblox servers. It's just that the way they have it, they need to do optimizations. But there are ways you guys can optimize it without Roblox having to do it, and you will see a significant difference. So I'm going to be talking about that today. So the first tip I'm going to give you guys to get zero ping is obviously, you know, something that's really known, but as we go on, I'll explain more and more. The most reliable way to get zero ping inside of Arsenal in any game on Roblox is by using Ethernet cord. An Ethernet cord is a cord that you plug in your computer to the modem or the router that you use for your Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is less secure and it's less reliable, aka you get a slower connection and it does have spikes or ping spikes randomly. Like, it's not secure and it's not guaranteed, while physical wires such as Ethernet make it a lot easier for you to keep a strong and stable Wi-Fi connection. So obviously, instead of Arsenal, a lot of people do have Wi-Fi connections because they don't have, you know, the ability to get, you know, Ethernet. You can easily buy one for $7, like a 35-foot long cord, if you guys cannot put the modem to your room. That's something I actually had experience for years, and I just now decided to do. So that helped me out a lot. My ping went a lot better, got a lot lower as well. So that's number one for the tips. Alright, guys, so the next thing you guys can obviously do is by getting an FPS unlocker. Basically, an FPS unlocker does uncap your FPS. If your FPS is a lot lower, I mean, if it's a lot higher, that means the latency is going to be a lot lower because you have more responsiveness to your computer, and the servers will be able to, you know, send more data to you fast because it's not capped at a certain amount of FPS. So this is very, very important that you guys get this. You guys can easily get this by going to the link. I will put this out in the description. It does help you get a better FPS rate as well. So it's not only good for your ping, but it's good for your FPS and your ping, and you do have a lot more responsiveness from the servers. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about, a lot of people don't even know about, and I actually just found out about this from a friend, my friend Bryce, actually. So basically, this thing right here that I'm going to be talking about since this video is actually called Haste, and basically Haste is a service that does lower your ping. And keep in mind, it's only for certain regions. For instance, you have, you know, Cold War, you have FIFA, you have Among Us, you have Valorant, Roblox. But for Roblox, it's a lot. It's only for like the NA region. So basically, if you're in North America, you can only use this. If you're in EU, you're out of luck. But if you are inside of NA, you can easily get this. So you go ahead and click it, and I will give you guys a link to it. For basically, what you do is you go to defeat lag today, and then you guys can choose one of these things. And once again, guys, I'm not being paid from these guys to do it. I got this from a friend, and I'm just helping you guys out. Basically, to do is you can sign up for the free one, or you can pay monthly, and it is once again something that you can do. And you can actually get a 3-day trial on some of these. So if you guys want to test out these, or you guys just want to do the free one, doesn't matter. You guys can just do whatever you want. After that, you can basically, you know, sign up for it, and it's easy and free. You don't need to put in any information. It's free, and once you do that, it will accelerate your network, and it will make it a lot better for you gaming on here. So obviously, I'm going to be showing you guys me testing it out, and you guys can see a significant difference inside of my ping on Roblox. Guys, now I finally did decide to download Haste all the way. You guys can see that I have it installed right here. It says Haste free, and you guys can see that there is a pro version and how I'm using the free version. Once again, you guys do not have to buy the, you know, paid version. I personally would use the free one, but if you guys do have extra, you know, cash lying around, if you guys see results for the free version, I would definitely try out the paid version of it. You guys can see that my ping is around 29.6 milliseconds. My jitter is around 3.1 milliseconds. That means that it does change around 3.1 milliseconds from time to time. That was the highest that it changed around. And then the status says single path acceleration activated, and then it says that I'm actually playing Roblox, and it did detect the game I was playing, and it is saying that it closed all routes onto Roblox when I closed Roblox, and when I opened it again, it said that it was basically launching it again. So you guys can obviously see that my game is pretty smooth. The moment I click my you know, button or my trigger on my mouse, it automatically clicks. Like, it's like right then and there. It's like no delay at all. It's really worth it in my opinion if you guys want to try it out, or at least I think you guys, if you're not going to keep it, or you guys are skeptical about it, at least give it a try. If you guys have friends that, you know, have really bad Wi-Fi, or they don't have good ping, I would definitely give this to them because it definitely helped my friends out a lot. Like my friend Bryson, he told me that it helped him out a lot, especially with games like Roblox on Strucid, because he's a Strucid player and he definitely seen results for it. So Arsenal, I can imagine how good the results would be. You guys can see I'm playing a lot better with this, obviously, because I am really responsive with it now that the game servers are actually fast for me. So it's going from bad to good, or it went from me at least from decent to even better. Like, that's amazing, the fact that I was averaging really low ping, and now that it's even lower and that the game is more responsive, like, I'm popping off because of it. I'm actually playing bad, but I'm hitting all my shots now because it's not delayed to me, and it's definitely responsive to the server. So one tip I actually want to give you guys, for the guys who did not know what I was talking about besides that, or you guys seeing a little bit of results from that, you guys can obviously do another thing, which is closing all your applications that are not inside of use. The #1 ping killer killer that I know about that most people don't realize is having another tab open on your computer. If you have a YouTube video or a Twitch stream playing on, you know, the background, you guys don't realize that you have to literally download that every single second. Like every single second the video is playing, you're downloading more and more data and you're uploading it to your computer. And if you're watching a stream, that's even more of a killer to your computer with ping. If you have a Twitch stream, you have to download data every single second because it's live. There's data being sent to the servers and your computer back and forth. So that's a lot. If you guys are also, you know, having, you know, other devices that are on that you don't use, I would definitely turn those off. If you guys actually own those devices and they aren't, you know, being used by you at the moment, turn those off. And if you have siblings that have stuff on that they aren't using at the moment, turn it off. Or if you guys have another, you know, laptop that's on that you guys don't use, or your phone, for instance, my phone right here, I always turn this off if I don't use it. Like if I don't use my phone at the moment, I'm gonna turn it off because that's using Wi-Fi. That's unnecessary. Even if I do have an Ethernet cord in it, I can always have my ping lower or have more responsiveness by turning it off. And I also have a TV that's a smart TV, so I used to turn it off with the Wi-Fi. And I also try to, you know, make sure I don't have this other tip on. Like for instance, I noticed something that really makes a difference in your game. Like if you guys have stuff like, you know, Steam or Origin, or you guys have Epic Games Launcher or the store for it, you guys will notice that you guys have auto updates happening to your computer. When you do install these things and the games do get updates, because games usually do get updates, especially if they're online games, they get updates. You guys will notice that the servers do automatically update for you, or the game automatically updates for you guys if you guys give your, you know, your computer permission to do it. And basically when you do that, it is downloading data, and it's downloading so much, and then it has to write it to your hard drive or your SSD. So your computer is doing even more work with that than it is actually with the actual game. So that's a huge contributor to getting bad ping as well. People don't realize that, but I know for a fact when I do stuff like that, my ping gets so demolished. It gets so bad. That's why I don't like to do stuff like that. Like my ping gets so demolished, and that's the number one reason for it. But when I do stuff like that, I make sure to turn it off. Or even for me, for instance, it was so bad to a point where I had to literally make sure that when I turned on my computer, I had it where Steam would not automatically turn on, because I was so scared like when it turned on that it would make my computer take forever to turn on, or that it would just make it where, you know, I have to literally wait for the game to finish updating, or I have to force the game to finish updating, or just force it to stop updating so my ping would be good and I have to complain about it. Or another thing that you guys can do is, a lot of people will use Discord to call, but honestly, if you guys are using Discord and you guys don't need to, I would just close Discord entirely. If you have a really bad PC, your ping is affected by that too, because you can't send data back and forth. So I would actually do that. Or another thing that people don't realize is that if you have a really low storage hard drive, like you don't have any space on it, that's another reason for why your hard drive or why your computer has really bad ping, because you can't, you know, trade stuff from the server to your hard drive back and forth. And that's another reason why. I noticed like when I have like a really low storage amount of storage on my, you know, hard drive or SSD, that my servers on the game will have really high ping, and that it was a lot less responsive, and I had really bad ping. So that's something you guys can do if you guys are trying to fix your ping by a lot. Or if you guys want, once again, you guys can do the stuff I told you guys to do, which is, you know, obviously get the haste downloader. If you guys want, you can also get the FPS unlocker, which helped me a lot. Once again, do those hard drive things, delete stuff that you don't need, turn off stuff that you don't need on startups such as Steam or Spotify, stuff like that. If you guys have a really good PC, stuff like that doesn't matter. It doesn't make a huge significant difference. It's just small like that. But if you guys did enjoy this video, once again, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, share this video, and comment down below if this video did help you at all. I would really appreciate it. And once again, guys, last thing I forgot to mention to you guys was that if you guys have a friend that plays games with you, if you join them, when you join them, they can sometimes be in a safe region. For instance, I have a lot of EU friends, so when I join my EU friends, my ping is high. There's nothing you can do about that. It's always going to be high because you're not inside your natural region where your servers are connected to. So if you are inside of a region with friends that have really high ping, you are gonna have, I mean, if they have really high ping for you, then that means they're on your servers and you have low ping. If you go to their servers, you're gonna have high ping and they're gonna have low ping or their normal ping. So that's how that works. You guys obviously go onto Roblox and change the settings to where it does not do that anymore. I would recommend doing that for you guys, because that does make a really big difference in ping, especially inside of like games like where there's a bunch of servers, especially Roblox, because there's a bunch of servers. That's something that's gonna happen. But if you guys are in Australia, I believe Australia does not have servers at all, so they have high ping no matter what, because they don't have their own region. They have to always connect to a server like EU or something like that, so they have really bad ping. So if you guys did enjoy this video, once again, make sure to drop a like on this video, share the video. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, your boy Dunham, and I'm out.